This is Higher Maths, homework 5, and we're looking at question 6. If the lines AB and CD are extended, will they meet at right angles? So what the question is looking at is that if we just extend these lines here, okay, so and extend the other one, the AB line, so that would be from there. Is that a right angle? Okay, so this is going to be a gradient question, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out the gradient of AB, and then I'll work out the gradient of CD, and then I'll use the property that I know. If I multiply the two gradients together and they give me -1 or -1, then they'll be at right angles. If they don't meet -1 exactly, then they're not at right angles. Let's go for the gradient of AB first. So gradient of AB, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the formula gradient equals the tan theta, tan of the angle. So the angle there is 25 degrees. So tan 25 degrees, just fired into the calculator, should give me 0.4662 to 3 decimal places. Okay, so that's got one of the gradients. Okay, it's not in the fraction form, but that form will be fine for what we're working out here. I'll then work out the gradient of CD. So let's go ahead and do that. And what we'll do is we'll use y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. And that's the way we'll go ahead, because we've got two coordinates. We can work out the gradient from there. Okay, so what I'll go for is 2 take away 7. And I've got -4, take away -6. So that's going to give me -5 on the top, and on the bottom I've got -4 plus 6, and that's going to give me 2 on the bottom. So that gives me a gradient of -5 upon 2. I don't need to simplify that or change it into a decimal in any way. I won't be going ahead to do that. So I know that for AB and CD to meet at right angles, what I do know is that the gradient of AB times the gradient of CD must equal 1. Okay, that's -1. Right, so from there what we'll do is we'll fire in the gradients, and we'll see if it equals -1. Right, so gradient of AB times the gradient of CD. AB's gradient was 0.466, and we'll multiply that by -2/5. Okay, so if I just do that in my calculator, what I should get out will be -1.166. Okay, so since what I can say is that since gradient AB times gradient CD does not equal -1, the lines do not meet at right angles. Okay, so that'd be 3 marks there. So what we'll go for is, we'll go for 1 mark for getting the gradient of AB, go for 1 mark for getting the gradient of CD, and 1 mark for making sure that we show how they do not meet at right angles. So that'd be 3 marks in total.